in relation to the issue that you mentioned in Slack. Here we are in the bill of materials for the light socket basalt source 2. Okay, the first thing that we need to understand is that these two columns mean two very different things. This column is the sum of all the items below. This is the BOM cost. This is only calculated. We cannot change this value. We can only calculate because this value comes from a bill of materials. So for all manufactured items, this is a calculated values that comes from everything that which is a component from it. So everything which is below this will be added to this value. In the other column, this value can be anything. This can be right, this can be wrong. In any of the bill of materials that you have here, that will be the case. For example, let's see a component here. In manufactured items. Let's see another one. So here, this one, for example. If I change it, I can put here whatever value I want. I can put 10. I save it. This is the housing lead. It was 65 before. And if I go back to the housing lead, it's 10 now. But this hasn't changed because this depends on whatever components the housing leads it's constructed of. So this value, it's a result for the FIFO historical for any mishandling of the product. So this cannot necessarily be correct. Or it can be a result for a longer manufacturing period, more costly services. So this is not a value that we can trust. We can only trust this one. Okay? So if I want to change this value, I will definitely need to change a component from it. Same for this one. Okay? So let's put this back to the correct value. I don't want to change anything now. $65. Or to the previous value. I don't know if that's correct. So now let's see what happens if I change a component. So now it's 1843. And let's take the first component here. This is a component because it's bought. Whatever it's bought, that means it's a component. Now, if I change the component, which I do, I am able to, let's put here, let's copy this value. And now let's change it to 10. Now I have been able to change this. So we can only change the BOM cost through components, not through manufactured items value change. Okay, so this is the way it works. So in theory, this should be the correct way to value our items if all components below are correct. Component can be also the subcontracting values. So if I come here and I change the value for the subcontracting, it will also be reflected in the BOM. So let's see that. Over here, and I change this to 10. It's 85 now. I change this to 10. and it has also changed. So only we can only change the BOM cost through components. This can be changed in any way because this is not the sum. This is simply a value related to whatever we have in the cost field. Put this back. Okay, thanks.